Hello people of YouTube, Zaz here again. Right, I was supposed to make one of the videos the end of November, but I have started up a business, mobile beauty therapy business, and it just went crazy during December. Not too crazy, but it amounted to having a client practically every day for 2 weeks. So there's a nice little money earner I've been doing. On the weight side of things, not too great. I have started back at Slimming World, and I've had some losses and gains. I think it was from, let's have my little book here. Let's have a quick look. From the 28th of December, there was no change. From the 4th of this month, had a gain. And on the 11th, today, I've had a gain as well. But I must say, this is a new book. New pack. From my old book, there was 3 weeks where I lost half a pound from the first week back. Then the second week back, I lost 1.5, and then the third week where I lost 3 pounds. And here's the proof: I became Slimmer of the Week on Christmas week. So yeah, pretty happy with that. But as I said just a minute ago with the new book, the gains, New Year, obviously I've put on, there had no change from Christmas. Then New Year there was the pound on, and then on Saturday just gone, it was my 25th birthday. Actually surprised that it wasn't more, considering what I had. So I think also it was to do with the fact that I actually got into our little home gym that we have now. We got a treadmill, exercise bike, rowing machine, and sort of all weights when you pull up and do chest press or whatever it is. But yeah, I'm getting into that now, and also I've decided to set myself a goal. I've spent, I think, most of last night making sort of this sort of size pieces of paper, writing down sort of 0 to 200 on it, because apparently a couple of days, last night or so, I heard on the news that it was 200 days till the Olympics. So I've decided to see how much weight I can shift within 200 days. Yeah, wish me luck on that one. So get into the gym every single day, hopefully. Well, it's only downstairs, so I have no excuse not to use it. Back to, I'll just explain what I had for my birthday then. For meal wise, I just thought, well, it's my birthday, it's only once a year, so let's just go with it. I decided to go. I think the reason that it wasn't as much was the fact that I went for sort of chicken stuff, even though there was some like barbecue sauce on it, and sort of I had a barbecue chicken wings, which with a sort of Jack Daniel's dip. That was actually quite nice. And then for my main, I had sticky barbecue pork ribs. They were really nice as well. That came with chips and onion rings, and I did demolish it a lot. But it was my birthday, and then I went out with my sister and my boyfriend. That's a new thing. I do have a man in my life now, my lovely boyfriend. We went out for a few drinks, did a couple of shots, but I think, what was it, the fact that I actually got back onto this plan. So yep, I got back on plan and started to exercise, and I think it was Sunday I weighed myself, and apparently I had gained 4 pounds on the scales here at home, and on the scales tonight it said 16.8 and a half, or something like that. I'm not too sure. It's 16.8.5. That's, yeah, stones. And where was I? Yeah. So in the gym from Sunday till yesterday. Back in tomorrow because I stagger it. But apparently, speaking to my mum, being on a bike every day probably won't, tire me out. I mean, if I did the whole thing every day, you need like a little bit of a gap every day or every 3 days, but I'm going to get in there every single day now, and try and keep up to date with these little video things. This one was overdue, so yeah. What else? Just my goal really was to see how much weight I can lose until when the Olympics come. So I'm hoping I'll be at my target weight of 11 stone by July. So yeah, it's doable. So I don't really have that much to say, or do I? Yes, let's see what I've been doing from Sunday. I've just been counting with this Slimming World. You count your sins, and I haven't been doing that lately. And for the last couple of days, I actually have been doing it, and I haven't gone over 5 sins. So I eat until I'm full. So I make myself some. I made some chili. Well, leftover some mince, lean mince, with kidney beans and chili sauce, mushrooms, peppers, onions, all that stuff. Sort of mushrooms and peppers are like super free foods, so you can have as much as you want. So I had that with a sort of boiling pack rice, plain rice, and for breakfast I've been having sort of the healthy extras, sort of 2 slices of bread, and then I have that, crack 2 eggs, whisk it up with a little bit of milk from my another healthy extra allowance, and then pop it into the little tray thing that I whisk it in and make it like sort of eggy bread, and then I just fry it with firelight, and I have that with some sort of 2 tablespoons with beans. Even though beans are free food, I kind of measure them out anyway. And then I have that with probably 2 tablespoons of tomato ketchup, and then I have a cup of tea. So basically I'm trying to keep my sins low, and then for dinner it's anything my dad's cooked, like either chicken or fish, and then I make sure my plate is full with 1/3 of super free foods, so all vegetables. I'm not a salad person, don't really like salad, but I love my vegetables, so I pile on the vegetables. There's a few things that I actually don't pile on too much, just because they are a little bit sugar content themselves. I think sweet corn and peas, that sort of thing, even though they're really good for you. Super free foods, you need to keep up on, like sort of your mushrooms, peppers, and there's a whole load of them in here, but I'm not going to go through that. So yeah, that's me, and I'm babbling, and I'm going to say good night now. Bye.